We begin with a pro fighter accosting a flight attendant and threatening to fight a man. Most people just want a relaxing flight. What happened here? We'll tell you. But first, watch.
Hey, folks, if you cannot find that space, just turn around.
Either you call the cops, and I'm calling the cops on you, and I'm hiring a lawyer, or you're. Don't touch me. I did nothing wrong.
Sit down, man. Sit your ass down.
Yeah, you do it. Hit me, you liar. Hit me. Loser. You're trying to get somebody kicked out. You're a loser. He's a loser. Oh, you're fighting me over him? He's trying to fight me. You're a loser. You're a loser. Never did this. You're a loser. Assault, abuse. Let's get this loser out of the back. Give somebody kick us. I don't have to. Boy. I'm being treated like a black person right now.
All right, man. So that a lot went down there, and we've got to unpack all of it. Okay. It was a lot of verbal, quoting Donald Trump, loser, repeatedly, and then the altercation escalated, if you will. The mixed martial arts fighter known as Tex Johnson recently flew into a rage against a black man sitting behind him on a Southwest Airlines flight from New York to Atlanta. A lot of things going on with Southwest lately. After physically threatening the man, dropping multiple F-bombs, Aaron Johnson, 33, was ultimately kicked off the flight by some fierce female crew members who managed to wrangle the Brazilian jiu-jitsu star during mid-boarding. I mean, usually they tell you to keep moving, put your bags up, step in. We don't want to hold up the line. This, no reason to even make that statement because he was going to do what he was going to do. All right, there's more. Altercation was caught on video, shows Johnson becoming increasingly unglued, belligerent, if you will, in a scene that would be worthy of a wild MMA fight. He hurled expletives at a black flight attendant and then lurched over the back of his seat to confront an older black man. Even after he was pushed out of the exit door by the flight attendants, the chaos continued on the bridge. Video posted to Instagram showed him being carted away on a stretcher, yelling, "This is bull blank," followed by, "I am being treated like a black person right now." I agree with him. He was definitely being treated like a brother, something he did not want. But perhaps this will help, I don't know, spark a change in his life. I don't know. Since his meltdown video went viral, Johnson has been taken to Instagram. There he's posted existential quotes from philosophers such as Nietzsche and Dostoevsky. Look, I don't know who they are, but we'll get into it. Okay. They mean something to him. So we'll try to explain what he's doing here. One that read, "They called me dangerous for thinking." In another Instagram story, he shared a close-up of his hand tattoo, ominously captioned, "That's the motto. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt." There's no word yet on what kind of charges he is facing. Our friends at Atlanta Black Star filling in the details here. I don't know. I thought we'd be able to tell you more. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what his jam is with these philosophers taking to Instagram, Jackson. But I found the most profound statement this unhinged MMA or jiu-jitsu fighter said was that last part. "I'm being treated like a black man right now." Do you agree with him? And then you can backstep into the rest of this altercation.
Well, it definitely was the most interesting part of the whole exchange, at least that we saw. But you going through the airport and you just screaming while you strap down to a table, like I don't know, like how this is gonna help your case, how this is gonna help you get away, or whatever. But because even while he was in the airplane, he was doing all that yelling and screaming, and he was turned around, had his hands all over people. But then he wanted to talk about some abuse.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man, I think you just need to calm down. I mean, typically, we shouldn't have to have these kinds of conversations, but you gotta go through things as calm as possible, especially if you need some assistance from somebody. But he just kept ramping it up, and I mean, I don't know. I guess getting strapped to a rolling table qualifies you being treated like a black man, but what was certain is that he wasn't getting his way. So I guess that's what he meant by that. I'm being treated like a black man because I ain't getting my way right now.
Women, we have a right to change our minds. I want to reverse course. He's actually not being treated like a black man. No bruises, no spray, no beat
Right.
down. He was allowed to continue shouting about this abuse and
Right.
mistreatment all throughout the airport. This guy was allowed to carry on, and I have seen too many times, including on this program, the crack production team, bringing us the examples of black men who were told to shut up, and then before they could even close their mouths to shut up, were beaten, were I'll say terrorized. Sure,